Hey techies, this is Abbas from Codesia. Let us discuss variables in Python. So what is a variable? Variable is used to store a value in a particular memory. So imagine it is like a box. I'm storing this 15 into this box and you can name your variable as anything you want. I'm naming it as num1. So it will store like this. So if you call num1, it will display as 15. So let's see some hands-on for variables. So let me open my Python shell. So now I'm creating a new file, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create two variables and name it as num1 and num2 and assigning a value to it. So let me do that. So num1 equal to 10 and num2 equal to 20. So I'm printing by adding these two values. So instead of adding the raw numbers such as 10 and 20, we can add using a variables. So num1 plus num2, and let me save this file as new file and run the program. So see friends, it's giving me the right answer. So what if I print num1 plus 15? I mean printing a variable that have assigned a value 10 to a raw number. So let me try and see, it's giving 25. So it's working. So let me try something different. So I'm naming a variable as color equal to red and printing it color. See, instead of printing it as just red, we can customize the print statement like here you go. So by doing this, you can customize your print statement as anything you want. So there is a problem, guys. See, we are assigning a variable to red, so that is it is static and it is fixed. But in real-time application, you cannot assign a fixed value. To make it more interactive, you have to get the input from the user. So Python says, hey, I have a function for that, and I call it as input function. So by using this function, you can get the value directly from the user. So you can customize the input function as enter colors or enter any color name or whatever. So let me run the script and see, here you go. So what color? Yellow. Yes, so it's working friends. So let me try something different. Let me erase this first, and I'm getting two strings, that is a first name and last name from the user. So if name is equal to input of enter first name, and I'm copying and pasting this. So last name, that is L name is equal to enter your last name. So let me print both the names. So f name and print of L name. So let me run this. So that is Jane Doe. See guys, it's working. But let me make it more simple by printing it in the same line. L name. So let me run the script. So coders, yeah. Yes, it's working, but there is no space in between. So we can customize the print statement by adding a string with a space in center. Coders, yeah. And this works. But what if I do? If I get numbers from users and add it. So number one and number two. So I'm getting two numbers from the user, that is num1 and num2, and adding it. So let me check if this works. So num1 plus num2. Okay, let me say 10 and 5. Oh, instead of adding, it's concatenating. But why this happens? So there is a function in Python called as type function. It will tell whether the value is a string or an integer. So to check that, let us type print type of number 1 and print type of number 2. So let me run the script. So 10 and 5. Oh, it's showing as class string. So by default, what this input function will take is, if you give a value, it will consider a string. So you have to tell Python, hey, I am not giving a string, I'm giving you an integer. So by putting int of input of, you can tell Python that you are giving a integer. So int of input of. So let me run the script once. So 10 and 20. Cool, it's working, guys. So here you see class int for both the types. So if you denote it as float and float here, Python will take the value in decimals. So 7.16, 2.145, whatever. So it's getting correct answer. So that's all, friends. Let us see some takeaway for this session. Friends, there are some important things to note from this session. You use variable to store a value in a particular memory location. To get a string input, you use input of function. To get the integer input, we use int of input of function. And to get the float input, we use float of input of function. To concatenate a string, use a plus operator between two strings. So that's all, friends. Thank you for watching this video. Keep watching this channel for more Python videos.